welcome back to another Exotics Anonymous video. I went to a really cool Cars and Coffee last weekend, kind of a small pop-up one, but some cool stuff showed up, as you can see what's driving by me right now. So I figured I would just throw a video up for you guys, show you some of the cool cars I saw at the show, and talk about each one. Should be a red GT3 coming any second here. Here it is. Boom. Pretty cool 4-car combo that just drove in. But this is now back in the parking lot walking into the show. There was a nice 911 Turbo and a Ferrari 430 over there. This part's a little wobbly because I was just like getting my camera ready, but it'll get better in a second, I promise. Nice Supra there. Durango Hellcat to the left. That thing was really loud. There's a video of it leaving on my shorts if you haven't seen it already. Toyota GR Corolla. That might be a GR Yaris, actually. I don't pay attention to those anymore, to be honest with you. BMW M3 E92, one of the best BMWs ever made. Really cool blue one. You don't see these in blue too often. And if you do, they're normally a darker blue than this. This is actually really nice, as you can tell, because I'm spending a lot of time to look at it. Cool wheels, too. Here we go. BMW M5 Touring. Really cool as well. There's a really good short on my channel of that if you haven't seen it yet, called Touring Tuesday. Go check it out. That's a good one. There's the M5 Touring. Get a nice M3 right next to it, and a nice... actually, really nice color that fits the M3 quite well. Cool wheels. I don't love the bronze wheels with the silver, but I like the color of the car in general. M2 next to that as well. Good BMWs here. And again, this is just like the parking lot leading into the show. The cars in the actual show are better, as you'll see in a second. But last few things: Audi SQ7 on the left. Pretty cool. Had some mods to it for sure, and a couple GTIs over there. Well, I should say Golfs. I can't even tell if they're R's or GTIs from the walking camera footage. Sorry about that, but here we go. It's two really modded BMW M4s and an M440i over there. These look sweet. I like the red one a lot. It's like Darth Vader almost. Another nice BMW. This looks like another M4. Audi RS3. Really cool. Cool couple car combos right there. That Lotus is pretty crazy with that. I assume that's vinyl decal. I doubt it came like that, but that's a pretty wild look. Another BMW 3 Series. I see a McLaren 650S down there right behind that first-gen Cadillac CTS-V. It's pretty sweet. That's a nice 650S, black with the orange brakes. Great McLaren spec. BMW M8 Grand Coupe right next to it. That's a sick 2-car garage right there. 650S and an M8 Grand Coupe. That's pretty good if you ask me. Car looks good with the roof down, orange stitching. These guys are saying the same thing probably. They're like, oh, this car looks great. Another Supra. Nice modified one too. Got a wing on it. There's a short of this one on my channel already as well. If there's not something already on my channel, there's probably a short of it leaving coming out soon. I got a lot of the shorts of the cars leaving the video, but I did put some clips in at the end of this video for you guys of cars leaving that I filmed in long form as well. That's a crazy muscle car. That thing's... it looks like an Eleanor one, but I don't know enough about it to say that for sure. This M4 is really nice. I like the color a lot. It looks like a flat color, but then when you get near it and you see the sunlight hit it, you can tell there's flake in it. It's actually really cool. Another nice couple Audis here as well. RS3. That almost looked like a new S5 at first. That M5 is definitely fast. It's got a big red air intakes in the front grille. Nice Jag. You don't see these too much anymore, but that's nice to see a F-Type out and about. Another Caddy CTS-V with their hood up. Nice blue C63 here. A lot of nice blue older German cars today, like that blue M3 in the parking lot. Looks like a Golf R in blue next to it. My dad wanted to read what these flyers said, if you can't tell. Another blue Cadillac. This looks like a newer CT5. This looks like a regular V. I don't think it's a Blackwing, just from this angle. But I could be wrong. It's hard to tell from this angle. There is a CT5E Blackwing coming up in a moment here. But first we get this old school Corvette. This thing had a very interesting finish. I almost feel like somebody like spray painted this car, because it was peeling off in some places and it looked funny. Nice C8 Corvette. Got the hood up on this big boy right here, GTO. Another BMW M4. Another blue Corvette. I didn't even notice how many blue cars were at the show when I was there. There's a lot more blue ones than I realized. Should have that Aventador rolling by in a second here. Got the hood up. I love that all these older Camaros and stuff always get the hood up. It's so funny. There's that Cadillac I was talking about, and we get a nice BMW M3 comp right next to it, and another F80 M3 next to that, it looks like. Nice Mustang over there. CT4 Blackwing next to the Mustang too. I only showed it for a second there. I think I go back to it though. Yeah, right there. That's a CT4V Blackwing. That's a nice car. That old school LS is actually in really good shape too. Here's the Aventador. Sorry for the camera angle on this one. I've got a crazy short coming out of my channel of the Aventador leaving the parking lot, and it sounds so good. Red GT3, cool to see. I feel like you don't see them red with the gold stripes a lot. That's a nice spec. Nice green Corvette. BMW M2 in purple. Looks like another. Oh, this M4 is pretty clean. Blue with the. I'm sure that's probably a wrap, but it's a nice color. So he's got the carbon front bumper inserts. Old school Corvette with the roof down. This is a nice looking car. It's in good shape. That all red leather interior too. These cars were built so well back then with all the materials and everything they use compared to now. Good luck finding plastic in that cabin. Nice S2000. What is this? We got a Challenger RT here. Durango 392 next to that. I believe that's a Ford Mustang Mach 1. Those are pretty cool. You don't see those a lot. I feel like I see less of those than I do like a GT500, so that's pretty sweet. And down the end there, we got a nice little Porsche Cayman. There goes that F80 M3. More Corvettes. Another blue Corvette. There's so many blue cars to the show. There's some pretty sweet cars in this lineup. There's a red Gallardo Lamborghini coming up in a second here. Ford GT. Cool stuff. Take a look at this G80 comp and the CT5V Blackwing. Very nice. Car's safe. Nice interior. I like the white two-tone seats. That one's got the orange two-tone seats. I like both of those. I don't know, the orange and the green, not my taste per se, but I like the orange seats for sure. You see the Gallardo in the distance there. We'll go right up to it in a second. Another Corvette. Tesla. How'd he get in there? Here we go. Oh, red pinstripe on the Gallardo wheel as well. I apologize for the shaky camera footage. This show was a last minute situation. I just took my GoPro and walked around. But we slow down for the important cars. We're going to turn to the Ford GT in a second here, I believe. Look at all these old muscle cars with the hoods up. It looks pretty sweet. Here we go. Get a nice close-up of this one. 2005 Ford GT. I'm assuming it's 2005. I guess it could be a 6, but it's that generation Ford GT. Supercharged V8. Super sick car. This is 458 and an Audi R8 down the end of this we're walking towards right now. GTI. Here it is. Ferrari 458. Super clean. And the R8 is nice next to it too. I believe it's the same guy that owned that white SQ7 in the other parking lot, but I'm not 100% sure. The R8's clean. Definitely lower a little bit. I like the swan neck wing on it. That's my favorite part of this R8. This 458 is in literally like the resale spec. It's got like the Rossa Corsa with the tan seats and everything. I like the Italian flag painted on the steering wheel though. That probably cost them a couple bucks. Super clean car. This BMW M5 comp was nice. This is an LCI facelifted one. Looks good in all black. A little metallic flake in there really helps it shine in the sun. Yeah, look at that. It's a nice paint color. Guy kept it pretty clean too. A couple smudges on it, but I like the smoked taillights too like that. That's pretty sweet. Good looking car. I believe we go see one of its competitors in about a second here. There we go. Brand new RS7 competition. This was really nice too. Wheels were dirty, but the car was nice. But I can see why they're dirty. I guess he willingly parks it on the grass, so, you know. Yeah, look how dirty those are. But the car looks great still. I love this RS7 competitions. I think that's like the one to get of that generation, you know, the C8 generation, RS6 and 7s. Excited to see the new RS6 that's supposed to come out with a sedan variant. I believe the RS7 name is going to be discontinued, at least for a little while, so should be cool to see. And let's check out some of these cars that were parked on the grass here. We're getting closer to cars leaving the show as well, so if you just want to see the clips of cars leaving, we are coming up on that. Nice Mustang GT with the roof down. Great summer car, obviously. There's some really cool imported stuff in a second here down this road that I'm a big fan of. Explain why when we get there. Dodge Challenger. On a Florida plate. This show was not in Florida, so that's interesting. This is cool. Like an original Toyota Land Cruiser. That's really cool. That's actually not the car I was referring to, but I forgot that that was there. Look at that. It's like a military setup. Get some people in the back. Pretty sweet. That'd be fun to go drive around the beach with. An old Land Rover, and then this is actually not a Land Rover. This is an Ineos Grenadier, which is like a modern interpretation of a Land Rover powered by a BMW engine. I heard they had nothing but problems like the first year or two of their production, but apparently they've started to get better. It's very Spartan inside. Pretty cool car though if you want like something like this, but you don't want to shell out full retail for like a nice, you know, 90s Defender. Pretty clean. I believe this is the last row. Oh, here we go. This is really cool because this car was in a few of the Godzilla movies if you grew up watching those at all, but this is like one of those little Honda like key trucks, I think they're called. These things are so sick. They're not that expensive either. You have to import them, so they're kind of hard to get unless you find one for sale, but I just think these are so funny to see. I mean, it's so tiny. As you can tell, like a normal sized person is taller than the car basically, so really fun to see in America. Got a Ford Bronco here. This thing's clean. This thing's in good shape. This is probably a full 6-figure car after that restoration. It looks good. Very cool. A couple nice Porsches over here. We got a Porsche 928, which you don't see a lot. I like those a lot. I think that's one of the cooler cars they've ever made. And a Cayenne GTS, which is, of course, very similar to the engine of my car, but I'd imagine since he has the hood up, he probably did something to this one, so it's not standard 450 horsepower, but cool car nonetheless. Pretty sweet. So I think I'm going to walk down this last row of cars here, and then you guys are going to get to listen to cars leaving the show. So I hope you enjoyed this Exotics Anonymous video. Sorry this one was a little sloppy and it wasn't shot in full 4K and everything, but hope you enjoyed it anyways, just seeing the cars that were there. Some cool stuff, that Ford GT, the Gallardo, the 458, the R8. Cool stuff in the Aventador, of course. So go check out the shorts from this car show on my channel. You'll enjoy them a lot, I'm sure. And hope to see you in the next Exotics Anonymous video.